I love.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Good punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Ooh, a stiff right jab. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that straight left. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That big hook doesn't land. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Stamina is off the chart. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That hook was good. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly, and... At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Beaten. They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. A perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Blocks that left hook. At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot from the gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's been knocked. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff it.
Straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What a nightmare scenario! That was the moment! And now going for the finish. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So much for defensive ability. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Just missing with the uppercut. Right hook. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They got some work to do. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Back and forth they go. A lot of effort being exerted here. This may do it. And it appears he... Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night. McLaren, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attacking the defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habitals, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a can't count. You can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done.
As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker. And they will have a power advantage here. Up against them, the Barbarian. To succeed in the light heavyweight division, you got to have plenty of pop, but you have to be able to move and have good hand speed as well. And they do. First up, Kingmaker from Norway, and they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here.
This bout is
welcome inside this unique environment. And there's the bell to start the round. Misses with the straight left. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Miss with that jab. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Nice hook. He misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. They have no respect for each other's punching power.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot.
As a champion, he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in here with royalty. And I love that. I love that swagger. I love that cockiness. And I see tonight he's got that same swagger. I saw him in the dressing room as if to say, what are you doing here? I'm a champion. And when he gets in the...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Well, it's no secret who has the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Was off target. Not a lot of punching. They got caught. Then they finish it. somehow weathered the storm. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And it appears he weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see how the game plan changes after... They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Got out of the way of that right hook. Catch and shoot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Tried to score with a jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Why weren't they covering up? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time an upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Can you believe what we are seeing? Here he comes, finally waking up from stumbling around in potholes. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker. And they do have a reach advantage here. First up, Kingmaker.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good-looking jab. The face is telling the story from that jab. Good right uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Got to pick things up halfway through the round here. He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next. And now going for the finish. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to finish this.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't throw out a... Survived the round here. Barely. And he scores with the counter. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top Strike arm and a lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my gears are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nitro slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague. Up first. You can tell both of these fighters. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So much firepower here. Punches have to hurt. Missed with that right uppercut. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Looking to land the hook. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up and better tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. It's not over till it's over, but... And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this. he knocked out his last opponent and made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me.
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
So he's up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Will the referee stop it? Disaster averted. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
His legs are... They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Bruising hip. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And they're calling it there.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Grip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall.